Let's talk about a couple of quick ways that you can become happier in your day-to-day life. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here, and today I want to talk about happiness. We all want to be happy, and sometimes we don't know the best ways to go about it. And often the things that, will bring us lasting happiness are things that we're already doing, but we want to find ways to, increase it further and to be happier in our day-to-day lives. So that's what I want to talk about today. So the first thing that I want to talk about is gratitude. Take some time each day to be grateful for the things that you have, for the people around you, for the possessions you have, for the fact you're alive and, in the health that you're in, and that you haven't had your life taken from you already at this point, and that you've had the experiences that you've had. Actually sit down and think to yourself, what are you grateful for? Now, what I do is each day I think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. It can be little things. It can be the meal that I've just eaten. It can be the fact that it's nice and sunny outside and I'm just in a good mood. Or it can be something bigger like about a person that I have in my life, or about the fact that, I get to live on this beautiful planet and so on. Each day, just sit down for a couple of minutes to think of, 3 or 4 things that you're grateful for. Write them down perhaps, or just think of them to yourself. And just doing this will make you feel happier, because often we kind of take things for granted and we don't think about them until we actually sit down and do that. So when you sit down and do that, you're going to realise how much you have, and it's going to make you a lot happier. It's also going to make you a lot more appreciative of what's there in your life. And when you appreciate the things that are there, it's a lot easier to feel better and to actually enjoy what you have. The next thing that I want to talk about is something that I've talked about in old videos that I feel that I need to, cover again in newer videos, since not a lot of people saw those. And that is about being a creator rather than a consumer. You see, in this world, you're either consuming, taking things, or you're creating things and giving them to other people. When you're creating things, you're actually, spending a short amount of time to give a lot more time to other people. What do I mean by this? Well, say for example, I record this video now. This video might take me, 15 minutes to record if I, have to do a few takes on certain things, and then maybe half an hour to edit it. And then, there was some time planning it beforehand, there's some time uploading it and making the thumbnails, tagging it, writing the description, all of that. But overall, the amount of time that it takes me to make the video is far, far less than the amount of time people will spend watching it in total. Because if, say, 1,000 people then watch that 10-minute video, that's 10,000 minutes that have been watched if it's a 10-minute video. And that is way longer than it took me to make it. So I have, I've created something from nothing, because, it only took me, say, a couple of hours, at the most, to create something that is now, 10,000 plus minutes of content, for example. And, even if only 10 people watched it, or, 20 or 30 people, it would probably at least equal the amount of time that I've put into it. Plus, these different people could then get something out of it, because it's not just that they're watching the video, it's that they can actually get some benefit from it. Like, for example, this video is about, partly about the creators versus consumers thing. And so if some of you guys are inspired by this video to go out and create things of your own, that is a ripple effect that this, 15 minutes of my recording time has had. And that's the point. You can do something with a little bit of your time that will have a much wider influence and a much greater influence on other people. Now, you don't have to make videos. You can, write things, you can draw things, make art, you can create anything. And the idea here is that rather than just, absorbing and taking constantly and, taking in media and taking in books and so on, and taking in information and taking in food and taking in medication and all of this, try to actually spend some time creating things. Find something that you're passionate about and share it with the world, because by doing that, you're going to have a much greater influence on others than if you were just taking, but you're also going to be feeling much, much more happy, because it really feels good to share yourself with the world and to actually, help other people and do something nice, especially when it's something you feel passionate about. Because I really enjoy making these videos, and so when I make these videos and then I also know that I can help people around the world with them, that's an amazing feeling, and it has massively added to how happy I feel each day. Now, I was already a quite happy person, But, you know, after I started this channel and that, my happiness went, you know, through the roof. And it really does mean that much to be creating things. And so if you aren't a creator of some sort already, really consider that. Consider creating one thing each day for people and see how that affects your life. Anyway, I hope these couple of tips have helped you guys to summarize. Be grateful, take some time to be grateful each day, and, you know, write down the things you feel grateful for in your life. And also remember to create rather than consuming all of the time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe up there because you've got regular videos that come out multiple times a week. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. And if you want to keep watching, check out the video that's linked on screen. Also, if you haven't already, remember to check out my Twitter, @Tipharot, and you can send me messages there, you can check what I'm posting, or you can send me suggestions for future videos or ask me questions and so on. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.